Hello, my friends, family, esteemed colleagues. Today we'll talk a little bit about the alternative ways of healing. Actually, I should not even mention the word healing because a very small part of alternative medicine involves healing. Now, how is it possible when many people who have been disillusioned with allopathic medicine, with this mainstream medicine, have searched for help elsewhere, and there is many different alternative medical help. Now, are they good? For example, one is chiropractors. Chiropractic. You have a problem with joints, you are in pain, you feel you cannot cope with this. Well, after visiting chiropractor, you feel great. I have some as my friends, and they do great job. But what happens? You feel good, you go home, and one wrong move, and you are back there on the table. And every chiropractor knows it's a repeating business. Again, no healing involved. This is just mechanical adjustment, no healing. Same happens with acupuncture. You have a problem, you see acupuncturist. It realigns the energetic pathways. You feel good. But nothing was changed in the environment of the body otherwise. So sooner or later, the same energetic pathways will be closed. Same is with alineation of chakras. Those who are more spiritual, aware of energetic flow in the body, so they go for alignments. I do it myself. But what does that do? It will align you, but sooner or later you'll be back, because again, the environment was not changed. Now with chakra, it's slightly different thing, because you clear certain energies that will not come back, but then more will start flowing in. Why all these things reoccur? Because healing was not done. And why not? Because there was no cleansing. You are not actually healing. With allopathic medicine, this is what mainstream medicine. What doctors are doing, they are actually pretending that they are healing you while they are destroying your health. Because everything is about suppression. And it is all symptom oriented. You have a symptom. Symptom is the reason why you went there in the first place. It's either headache, it's stomach ache, it's some problem. And what they do, they focus on it, and in which way? Well, they stop this symptom by poisoning your body. Because every medicinal remedy is toxic. Now, what is now the difference in alternative medicine? Well, I have mentioned chiropractor, which very often doesn't use medicine, but many of them also study plants, and they recommend certain plants. Plant, again, you are talking about poison. Then you have homeopaths. Now, homeopaths do probably the best job from the alternative side. Because what they do, actually, they let your body to resolve its own problem. But then again, all these alternative gurus, they search the same books which are available, and the truth, let's call it truth, that is there, is manipulated based on lies. And this is why they do not actually understand what is happening. They understand their version, and everybody starts developing their own version of what is going on. And this is why you have million different names with millions of different suggestions, easy to get lost in, and none of them, or let's say very few of them, actually provide true healing, because true healing is always on a cellular level and involves, number one, cleansing, because the cell has to be clean so it can readjust. And then again, it cannot readjust unless the cellular environment where the cell is, which means what the blood, the plasma, the liquids, extracellular liquids, they have to be not only clean, but they have to have the right vibration, because environment is vibration, nothing else. Because all this adjustment on a cellular level goes by reading genetic imprint. And we have many genes. And depending on the environment, a gene's imprint is going to be read that resonates with present environment. As the environment changes, the blueprint has to change, because the cell has to be programmed now for different environment, otherwise it is going to die, it cannot survive. And if the change of environment is abrupt and a little stronger, the cells first go into defense mode. And when you are in defense, you don't eat, you don't cleanse, you don't heal. You basically are shut down and on lookout, creating stress proteins and stress hormones. And then this is where the symptoms of disease usually start coming out. And we gave them different names because it can be, this reaction can involve one organ, one tissue, or multiple tissues, multiple organs, or the whole body. And this is how symptoms will vary, but they will always be same, but in different part of the body. And the symptoms are always based on the toxic product, byproduct of the cell that is shooting out into the bloodstream. So whenever we go to doctor because we don't feel well, doctors check blood, urine samples, and they analyze them. And if they find bacteria or fungus, oh, that's the culprit, let's go on. You have ulcers in the stomach. Now, doctor can see it actually. And he said, okay, now he's searching environment. What can he find there? Helicobacter pylori. Whoa, I got it. Now we're gonna kill this sucker. And they give you antibiotics. But the poor creature normally lives in your intestines anyway, doesn't create any problems. And it is in your stomach only because stomach has wrong pH. And not because it's acid. Contrary, because it's alkaline and should be acidic. You don't get parasites through food when you are eating correctly, when you are eating meat. You get parasites when you eat incorrectly, when you are eating vegetables, because the eggs are going to be on your lettuce, on your tomato, that you did not clean well. And since when you eat stuff like this, your stomach does not have to produce acid, because produces acid only when we eat correctly, when we eat animal-based products, animal proteins and fats. And raw, because it does not really recognize well when meat changes frequency. It's a different thing. And you know it. It smells different, it looks different, it has different taste. It vibrates differently. And you may not produce enough or strong enough acid. But when you eat correctly, when you eat meat raw, the acid is so strong that basically liquefies the protein, so it will liquefy any egg of parasite or any parasite, because it's also protein. There is no way you can get infested with parasites when you eat raw meat. If you don't eat salads with it, this is the problem. I know in French culture, I see many French people, they first eat salad. And after salad is gone, now they go for their meat. And, well, you have perfectly alkaline stomach. Now you go with overcooked meat, with smothered in a gravy that is based on starch. You don't produce acid, very little. So you don't kill any germ that may have come in, any parasite egg, nothing. Not even bacteria, because bacteria also gets taken apart in acidic environment. So we are not aware of it, because doesn't matter what kind of alternative medicine, alternative help you are getting, they are taking the basic information from the same corrupt books. And most likely will advise you low salt, keep away from pork, go vegetarian, because this is a trend. We are being programmed in this way, intentionally, not so we get healthier. Does any government ever worry about its population to be healthy? No, bomb the shit out of them. Use them and discard them. So every recommendation that you see through major media, through advertised popular books, movies, and through our schools and school books, it's all wrong, fraudulent information to serve a purpose of dumbing us down, making us sick, enslaving us, and using us. Now, what is the difference in alternative medicine? Well, they are trying to figure out actually what is going on, but still they cannot disengage from this basic truth/lies that we are told through our medical journals and books. And although alternative doctors are more and more aware that it's toxicity and we have to detoxify, but now they go, well, detoxification toxicity is acidity, we have to alkalize, and pop, sodium bicarbonate, alkaline food, yeah. Not realizing that actually what they are promoting, cooked vegetable food, is acidic. And raw meat is alkaline, but it's not being connected this way. Because again, the basic information about what's correct comes from our books and medical journals. And what they say, it's a lie, pure lie. So even when those who are searching for truth, if they take any of it as a truthful information, there is no way you can come to a good solution. And it really bothers me a lot, because now you have many sites who are promoting truth about what is going on, awakening process. There are many light workers. There are many people that had switched to vegetarianism because don't kill policy and ascension, thinking that eating meat is low vibration that keeps us down. This is not truth. There is no thing that high vibration is good, low vibration is bad. This is not true, because different things vibrate differently. Unfortunately, yes, some bad things vibrate low. But for example, when you are cooking stuff, you are not lowering vibration, you are raising it. More heat, higher vibration. But still you are changing the vibration, which your brain interprets in different way, and actually it harms your body. The alternative medicine is now being taken over by a supplement industry. And supplement industry now, since there is more and more people are involved in it, now it's internal competition. And they all promote the same stuff. It's all about ginger, cinnamon, turmeric, krill oil, stevia, spirulina, moringa. They are all toxic poisons, which could be used as medicinal remedies for short-term and particular purpose. But what is this alternative medicine promoting? Is a daily usage. Garlic daily, natural antibiotic. Number one, it's no antibiotic whatsoever. Well, it's toxic, like antibiotic, but it's neurotoxic. And you are not getting healthier by it. You are actually getting worse, undermining your health. Now, I know that many new vegetarians and vegans, and new I mean 10 years in a process, it's still relatively new, and you still feel good. Oh, I have no problem, I never have flu. I explained many times. You eat vegetables, you are taking phytotoxins. They may pass through into your blood, but your cells will not take them. It may take them once, see how toxic they are, they shut down. They will not hydrate when this is in the blood. So what happens? You are preventing cellular hydration. If there is no cellular hydration, there is no cellular detox. No cellular detox, no flu. Flu is not a virus. Symptom of toxic blood and its cleansing, and there is the toxicity of blood never reaches any strong level until you really detox on a cellular level, because the acidity that comes out of the cells is just tremendous, especially on vegetarians and vegans, long-term vegetarians and vegans, because they have not been hydrating on a cellular level. Now, I tried to reach Ronnie from Get the Tea. I tried to reach Mike Adams. I tried to reach Brian from Ocean Robin. Joel Marion from BioTrust, which I call biofake because no one is as fake as they are from these guys, because now Joel says, oh, don't get keto. And then he says, don't get keto unless you take our keto product because da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay? The whole keto product that they have is a bogus stuff, implying that you can go into ketosis even when you are taking carbohydrates. Not understanding what ketosis actually is. Has nothing to do with level of ketones in your blood. It is about proper programming of your cell. That cell stays in ketosis. And cell will stay in ketosis even if you don't have ketones in the blood, if you eat correctly. And your cell may not be in ketosis even if you have ketones in the blood, if you don't eat correctly. My greatest disappointment was Dr. Mercola, because I tried to contribute on his side. And my comments were actually geared towards him. And my comments became stronger and stronger, trying to show him, look, man, don't promote Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt is toxic. Why don't you promote Celtic salt? Celtic sea salt, natural sea salt. This is the best and the only good salt that is there. Instead of having discussion, he kicked me off the site. Now, I don't know if he's good or bad, but he's not doing good to his followers. And there is millions. That's the most popular, one of the most popular sites of alternative health on internet. This is just to show you that there is no truly truth out there. And no matter how much people want to help, money is still holding them down. Now, for Dr. Mercola, he sells million bogus products, so why not to eliminate the one that is strictly toxic? Simple. Start selling different salt. You still sell it. Sell different salt. No. Continue selling what is poisonous. Money is more important than anything else. And he's not the only one. None of these supplements that they are selling are of any benefit. They are actually toxic. William Mount on his show, I like to listen to him, but then I had to stop, because when he started talking about health, and he's falling apart. Now he's saying, hey, the cinnamon pill from Get a Tea, from Ronnie. This, since I take it, my sugar is controlled. Controlled. Why do you need to control sugar? Why don't you normalize it permanently? Get rid of diabetes. Diabetes is not disease, it's a symptom. And it's brought strictly through diet. You are taking it glucose, poisoning your body. Stop taking glucose. Well, no one's listening, and no one wants to hear nothing. Everybody is programmed in a certain way. We have to learn the truth. and everything has to fall apart. Not only the allopathic medicine, but the whole medical field. Now we have a new medicine coming out based on vibration. And you can correct the vibration of your cells, of your organs and tissues through any mechanism that allows you transmitting or emitting these frequencies. So you can use sound, light, even aroma therapies. The most popular are electromagnetic therapies. But right now it's all instrument based. Why don't you start using this instrument? Brain can replicate any frequency, and as it can make you sick, and everybody knows that when they get stressed they get sick, you can instruct the brain to give you the right frequencies to heal. And this is what we have to go for. So please guys, you that sell these bogus products, start learning the truth. I know we have to reprogram, we have to do other things. Look, I'm living as a poor man too, for years. But my interest is not getting rich. My interest is to help, to reprogram people so we become free. Try to approach it from the truthful aspect. So much for today. Thank you for listening. Love you all.